The world is watching Beijing. A rise in coronavirus cases there has forced the world's second largest economy to move swiftly to contain this spread. This morning, news that the recent outbreak there is under control. Eunice Yoon joins us right now. She's got more on this front. And Eunice, we're watching this pretty carefully just to see if these extreme measures are working.
Yeah, that's right, Becky. You know, a chief epidemiologist here said, as you had just mentioned, that the epidemic in Beijing is under control. But I wanted to pull up a photo that has been circulating online where people have scratched out the word epidemic and instead are joking that Beijing people are under control. And that's because the capital has mandated that several categories of people have to take a COVID test before they go about their business. Anybody related to the wholesale market, as well as residents in the area, of course, but also anyone who's public facing. So frontline staff when it comes to healthcare, also people who, for example, might work at a hotel. And then the other category of people is anyone who intends to travel. So Beijing Airport announced today that you need a negative COVID test if you are to board the plane, as well as meet several other requirements. And then several people who are basically mainly associated with the wholesale market are also banned from traveling altogether. Even if you've been in the vicinity of the market, you can't leave the city. So this drive for testing has created a backlog, as you can imagine, for COVID tests. The capital says that it has capacity to test 90,000 people a day, but people who we talk to who are standing in line at the testing centers, also online, people have been complaining that they haven't been able to book a test. The average wait time is 15 days, sometimes a month, and that has been very disruptive for people's schedules and their plans. Now, there's still no word on the origins of the Beijing outbreak. But today, the Commerce Ministry reassured the public that officials are stepping up measures at ports and other places in order to ensure that imported food is safe. In fact, today, some food that was coming in from a German plant, pork, actually, those pork imports were suspended.
All right.
Back to the red herring of blaming. Just red herring and blaming food imports seems crazy. Eunice, just really quickly, the idea of testing people makes sense if you could stand there and get an instantaneous test. But if you got to wait 15 days, what's the point? You may have been infected in the meantime.
Yeah, that's right. And also you have to have the COVID test has to be good for within the past 7 days. So it does make that's one of the reasons why people are complaining, because they said that not only do they have to wait for their test, which could take 15 days or even a month, but they also have to then wait for the results, which could take as much as 72 hours. So the timing isn't quite working there.